Hi everyone, it's Rain here from Rain's Kitchen and Garden. Today I'm out in my garden. It's a beautiful fall day and I'm going to harvest all of my potatoes. Now this is my potato bed you can see behind me. There are a few that I think the critters got to. There's little bite marks in them and I really hope that I'm going to find some potatoes today. You know when your potatoes are ready to harvest when they look like this. The plant has completely died down and you don't want to leave them in the ground too long after the plant has completely died or they could start rotting. So I think I'm pretty much at the limit. I'm going to start harvesting these potatoes. This bed has Red Norland potatoes. So let's see how many potatoes I get. And after I harvest all the potatoes in here, I'm going to till the earth a little bit and I'm going to use this for my garlic bed. Well, I also planted red fingerling potatoes in my tires this year. I call them my tater tires. And if you take a look at these plants, some of them are still green. So they're not quite ready to harvest from the tires yet. Some of them are yellow and they're starting to die off, but I'm going to have to leave these in the tires for a little longer before I harvest them because I don't really want a whole bunch of new potatoes, the little potatoes. I'm trying to get big potatoes. So I'm going to keep an eye on these and I'm going to wait to harvest them until the plants completely die off. So far so good. I've got some nice large Red Norland potatoes here. Now the thing you have to be careful of if you're using a pitchfork, go around the plant. Don't dig right where the plant is because you could actually shave off part of your potato. And if the skin rips a little bit, it could rot faster. Those are the ones that you have to use first. So I'm being very careful with my pitchfork and I'm going around the entire plant, turning up the soil, and I'm finding some potatoes. It's very exciting. This is the biggest one that I got. I put these on the scale and I have about 20 pounds of Norland potatoes. I'm really pleased with this harvest. Now 20 pounds is nowhere near enough to feed us for the whole winter. We go through a lot of potatoes too. But I purposely planted less potatoes this year because I wanted to see how long they would last with my storage method. I don't have a root cellar and I don't have a big fridge that I can put them in for the whole winter. So what I'm going to do is a friend of mine gave me this tip. She takes cardboard boxes and she puts them in, in one row on the bottom of the cardboard box, making sure they don't touch each other. She tops them up with shredded paper and puts another row, etc. So, and she keeps them in, I think she just keeps them in her kitchen in a closet. So what I'm going to do is put them in my basement and see how long they last. I am going to eat some of them, but I'm going to leave maybe a third of them in the basement for the entire winter, and I'm going to check on them every once in a while to see how long that method actually will keep these from rotting. Because if that method works really well for me, next year I'm going gangbusters and I'm going to plant like 3 or 4 or 5 beds of potatoes for sure, because I think 100 pounds of potatoes might work out. And I wanted to show you this one. It's shaped as a heart. Gardening is so rewarding, especially harvest time. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to leave me a comment. I love to hear them, and I do reply to them. So the next thing I'm going to do is prepare this bed for my garlic, and I'll make a video about that. So I'll see you next time on Rain's Kitchen and Garden. Bye!